Good evening, everyone. We will begin the evening service of the World Messianic Church of America Miroku Association headquarters, expressing our gratitude to God and Meishu-sama for the permission and protection granted us while participating today in God's divine plan of constructing paradise on this earth. Amatsu-Norito and Miroku Prayer, please stand. 高天原に感染まります。かむろぎかむろみのみこともちて、すめみおやかむいざなぎのみこと、つくしのぎむかのたち花の、ほどのあはぎはらに、いそぎはらいたも、時になりませる。荒いどの狼たち、もろもろのまがごと積み汚れを、洗いたまえ、清めたまえとまおすことのよしを、天つかみ、国つかみ、やおよろずの神たちともに、雨の淵駒の耳振り立てて、きこしめせと、かしこみもまおす。弥勒おみかみ守りたまえ先はえたまえ弥勒おみかみ守りたまえ先はえたまえ教えみよや主の神、守りたまえ、先はえたまえ、教えみよや主の神、守りたまえ、先はえたまえ。くんながらたまちはえませ。くんながらたまちはえませ。Great God of light, creator and giver of all life, in accordance with your divine will, the long age of night draws to an end. Your radiant divine light, shining ever more brilliantly, awakens the dawn of the glorious age of light, a time long awaited by all humanity. We thank you for guiding us to your divine plan and for the privilege of channeling and receiving Johrei. May our spirits and bodies be illuminated and purified as we live your truths given to us by Meishu-sama. Make us pure and effective instruments of your divine light, so that we may serve you and all those with whom we come in contact. May paradise on earth be realized with health, peace, and prosperity, our reality in our lives. Great God of light, bless and protect us, radiate our souls with your divine light, so that we may truly become instruments of your great plan. Please be seated. We will now receive group Johrei.
May God and Meishu-sama bless you.
Johrei is now concluded. Let us now listen to the teachings of Meishu-sama. Excuse me. Self-reflection. Noble and low are those who feel no shame in quarreling or engaging in conflict with others. People who are arrogant and dare to act against divine law often find the tide against them at the very last moment. Humble is the person who is always aware that God's power is perfect, while human power at its best is limited. New members are usually deeply impressed by the divine blessings and miracles they experience. Thereafter, if they practice their faith earnestly and sincerely and have the right attitude, they will continue receiving abundant blessings, will be loved and respected by others, and will see their lives greatly improved. Naturally, they should become increasingly grateful for these divine blessings and endeavor to live virtuously, expressing their gratitude to God by doing their best to give of themselves in service. Unfortunately, with the passage of time, human weakness can sometimes cause people to take the divine blessings for granted, to become arrogant and egotistical, and as a result, to drop their guard. Evil spirits who are always watching for opportunities can then enter, take over, and direct them as they please. How dangerous this is. There is a standard by which a person can tell if he or she is safe from such attack. It is the degree to which that person is selfishly motivated. If our first concern is to serve God and the welfare of humanity, and we are working single mindedly with no thought of self interest, then negative forces can do nothing to harm us.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining the Miroku Association headquarters evening service. And thank you for your continuous prayers towards world peace, the victims of wars, of natural disasters, as well as man-made disasters and accidents. Faith experience I want to share with you this evening is from Érico Ribas Machado. It's from Ponta Grossa, Paraná, Brazil. Rico is 38 years old and has been a Johrei member for 23 years. His parents separated when his mother was pregnant with him. As a result, he grew up without the presence of a father figure, and his father did not formally recognize him as his son, which caused him deep emotional pain. He missed his father greatly. Imagine playing soccer with him, learning how to ride a bicycle, and going to school by his side. However, none of this ever happened. Father's Day was especially difficult for him. Met his father in person when he was 4 years old. After that, his father moved to another city and their contact became sporadic. At the age of 16, he began dedicating himself as a youth leader. He read the teachings of Meishu-sama and participated in training sessions, Johrei gatherings, and the distribution of mini flower arrangements. The more he immersed himself in the divine writings and our practice of faith, the better he understood the relationship with ancestors. He came to understand that service and prayers generate light, contributing to the process of spiritual and material evolution. He developed gratitude for each of his ancestors, especially for his own existence. In this way, the resentment he carried gradually dissolved. At the age of 25, he decided to contact his father and propose the official registration of paternity. This was carried out, and since then, his father's name was officially appeared as his parent. His father provided information about the paternal ancestors, and he began to pray for them through the Sodei Saishi enshrinement of the ancestors' protocol. Currently, they have a good relationship. His father sends him messages in the morning and at night, blesses him, and calling him his son. He developed true love for his father and feels proud to be his son. Eric understood that through our practice of faith, there is an opportunity to promote one's own spiritual elevation as well as that of the ancestors. As a result, material reality is also transformed. He continues committing his dedications with the objective of introducing many people to the divine work. Thank you very much for attending this evening service and listening to this beautiful faith experience. Wish you all a most wonderful weekend.
And this brings to conclusion our evening service. Thank you everyone for joining us and have a blessed evening.